Hi everyone, in this video I will be talking about functions. So firstly, what is function? If I want to explain it in very simple term, I will say it is a mini program that lives within your main program, and we can call that mini program whenever we require that particular program to run or information. So there are two type of functions. One is predefined function that are predefined in C++ standard library. For example, getLine and putChar function. There are one other type of function which are user-defined function, and today we are going to see how we can make a function and run it. Now one question comes in our mind, why we need to use function in our programs? So to explain that, why we need to use function in our program, let me take example. I will write just a simple program to take two values and do their sum. So we have to, like, I will be taking two variables and one more, and now I will take the input from the user and put C as sum of A and B, and now I will be putting out the sum like this. Now I will be putting 2. So now let's suppose I want to do this sum of two value 5 times. So if we are using this like main function and we have to like do this 5 times, we will simply do this thing 5 times. So as you can see, it makes our code duplicate, and it is even harder to understand and like manage it in the future. So here we can benefit from using user-defined functions, which we can call whenever we want them. So let's make a function to do this for us. And firstly we have to make a function prototype which let our compiler or program know that there is some function named this or that exists in our program. Like I will be taking a function named as sum, and this is function prototype. Here we are not defining what this function will be going to do. We will be defining its definition after our main function. There are many other ways to do this too, and I will be showing them to you in a minute. So let's write our function definition first, and we can write like int a, b, c, and then same code we will just paste from here to here. We don't even have to declare the variables here. Now what is the syntax? So the syntax of writing any user-defined function is data type of function, name of function, and then here argument or parameters. So here this is our data type of function, this is the name of the function, and here we can put our argument or parameter. But here we are using simple calling, so we don't need to put any argument or parameter in our function. So now to simply call this function, we will write it like this. And now when we run the program, it should call the function one time. Now if I want to like do the same thing, like put the sum of these two numbers 5 times or do the sum of these two numbers 5 times, I will simply copy this and paste it 5 times. So now it will call the sum function 5 times. So now you can see it is a lot easier to manage it, just like this. As you can see, there's another benefit of using a function. As you can see, I have printed on the screen from the function itself. But what we can do, we can get the value of C to here, and we can print our custom language for every call. If I want to do that, I can do that like int C we have to take a variable to take the value that it returned equal to. So now what I have to do is simply, what I can do is this, and I have to write return the value of C. So here it will return the value of C to our call here. And now here we can take D so we don't get confused. So here this value of C will be now equal to our D variable here. So now what I can do is I can copy this and paste it after every call, and I have to take D equal to this, D equal to this. I will clear this, and now here I can change the length, addition and adding two numbers. So here I have changed the language, and we are now returning the value to the call of the function. So now when I do this, it print this. Now if I do this, it will print it from the second call, and for the third too, like this. As you can see, it is really easy to make a function and use it. We can do another thing. If we don't want to do this explicitly and prototype it, then we can do one thing is just cut it from here and paste the definition before the main function. So what is the main use of function prototype before main function? Main function is to be defined at last in our program, because it is the main function of our program. At this point your code should be complete, and all the things we are calling here should exist or known to the compiler. So if we write the definition here, it will automatically work as function prototype, and also we can write the definition here. So now if I run it, it should work as before. As you can see, it is working just fine. So now this is one other method to write function prototype and definition at a one point. This also helps us to reduce some line of code, which is I think good. But function prototype we can use when we are using a lot of functions. We can make a list of function prototype, and it will be easier to understand. But it is only beneficial when we are using a lot of user-defined function. Otherwise we can do this. It will save us some line of code, and it is easy to understand too sometimes. So this is what function is in C++ and how you can write functions and what is the use of function. For now, this is the insight into function. There are many other methods that you can call function by, call by value and call by reference. We will discuss those in some other video. This is a video where I just showed you how you can simply call a function and do the basic things. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and share it with your friends. Thank you. I will see you in the next one.